All right, let's begin on a positive note. Let's begin with the story of courage, of hope and of grit. Coming from UP, my home state, and very proud to be bringing you the story as well. 5 girls from a batch of 15 at this UP Sainik school in Lucknow have now cracked the NDA examination. Now, all of us know how tough these examinations really are. These are female cadets who have come from really small towns like Bulandshahr, like Meerut, and making their dreams come true. There is a common thread, however, like I said, this particular school, which made their dreams really come alive. In fact, they have now set the record in the country for the highest ever selection of girls from one particular school. Overall also, it's been quite an incredible year for the girls in the armed forces. Out of the 27 available seats in the prestigious NDA, an impressive 18.5 have been clenched by female cadets. So we had to speak with them, to these fantastic 5 who now join us on the broadcast. Hansi Malik, Priyanka, Sanskriti Sharma, Vaishnavi Tripathi. Hi there. And good morning, welcome to TBC. All right, I'm told one is not here because she's still out there training somewhere. That's how committed they are. So we'll speak to these 4 for the moment. Vaishnavi, let me begin with you. I've been told that from the very beginning, since your childhood, girls generally go out and play with Barbies, or if you're sporty, you play with balls, or you go out and you play a sport. But you from the very beginning had tanks and guns and a lot of other things in mind. So this passion is coming from a very deep-rooted place. Tell us, how did your passion for the armed forces actually begin?
Ma'am, since childhood, I was very fascinated by the defense forces and the armed forces. I used to watch a lot of movies like of defense forces that used to showcase their lifestyle, their discipline, and I was very much fascinated by their personality that they carry with themselves. Later on, when I joined Sainik school, I got exposed to it more, and thus my fascination just grew stronger.
I see. So movies and the school, of course, sort of pushed you in that direction. But Vaishnavi, I want to ask you that I also know your personal story a little bit. We know that in 2019, you lost your father, but despite that, your determination is pretty much in place, and your dream to be in the defense forces, to be in the armed forces is still quite alive. Tell me, was it your father's dream as well?
Ma'am, his dream was to that whatever I want to achieve, just do my best in that and achieve that. And he also motivated me a lot.
All right, that's beautiful indeed. Priyanka, let me come to you next. Tell us, how tough was actually preparing for NDA? From what we understand, it's a very thorough examination, not just the written one, the physical one, the aptitude, the mental examination that also takes place. They check your determination, they check your grit as well. How was it preparing for it, and did you find it very, very tough?
Ma'am, for the written examination, we stayed in the school only, and faculties from outsourced, our principals have brought them inside the school, and special classes were being conducted for the class 12th, and that way we cleared the written examination. And then for the SSB, for SSB2, principals called many officers from outsource, that GT officers, interviewing officers and psych test officers. He called them inside the school premises, and they took our regular classes, and through that we made it.
That's quite lovely. We must get a word from your principal as well, who's arranging these extracurricular classes, and not just curricular classes, but getting in people to guide you even after school hours, even outside of the regular curriculum. So kudos to the teachers as well. But Priyanka, tell me, where did this dream of getting into the forces come from?
Ma'am, actually my father is in army. So I was with him during his transfer in Punjab and Dehradun, where we used to live in the cantonment area. And I have experienced that life that a soldier lives in the defense forces. So my fascination from there, it was from childhood only. And then I joined Sainik school. It grew stronger, as Vaishnavi said that when we joined the Sainik school, our fascination grew stronger and stronger. And then the only thing we had in our brains, that the only aim we had was we have to join NDA and we want to join NDA. And then we did our work, we put our efforts in it, and then here we are.
That's lovely, lovely to know indeed. Let me go to Hansi as well. Hansi, tell me, are all of you friends? Are all of you also healthy competitors? Because there are only so many slots that are there in the NDA. What was it like to be preparing with so many of your friends and other folks at school?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, as we all are 15 girls who joined the Sainik school in class 9, and we share a very great bond here, and we all live in very great unity and very friendly way. And ma'am, here as we all prepare for the NDA, and somehow many of the students of class 12th cleared the written examinations, and many also cleared the SSB. So ma'am, I know as it's the first time that these many girls have cleared the NDA exam and the SSB interview. So ma'am, I think it's a matter of proud. It's also a proud moment for the school also.
It is very, very proud moment for the school, for the state of UP, for all of you girls and your families as well. But Hansi, मुझे एक बात बताइए, NDA के लिए तो बहुत पढ़ाई करनी पड़ी, बहुत preparation करनी पड़ी, but life at NDA is not easy. I'm told it's a very, very tough life. Are you guys prepped up for that?
Yes, ma'am. We all are ready for that, ma'am.
All right. Looking forward to it, it seems, the way she's answering. Let me also go to Sanskriti then. Sanskriti, tell me what fascinates you the most about life in the forces? Because, and like I said, it's a record of sorts that all of you have sent, and this will also now propel so many more in this school and other schools across to now apply. But what is the most fascinating thing for you to join the forces?
From my childhood, I have been in this discipline kind of area because my grandfather was also in the army. So the discipline life of the army fascinates me. Apart from that, the camaraderie which we will share with our batchmates and teammates. It is also a proud moment for me and my family because being in the army will always be a kind of different thing from the normal civilian life. I will be able to meet new people, be in new places, and my family will also get the same share with me. So I think I will share my life with all of my friends and all of my family mates also. So this fascinates me a lot.
That's a beautiful answer. It is indeed very different from a regular civilian life. That's lovely indeed. But you know, participation of women in the armed forces, और ये सवाल आप सभी लोगों के लिए in a way that there is now a whole conversation of participation of women in the armed forces. There are a lot of people who still say that, you know, they're women in combat positions, etc. घर पर ही ठीक है. ऐसे लोग जब बात करते हैं, आप उनको क्या जवाब देती हैं?
It is very true because we have seen that there is an increment in the women in the NDA also.
Yeah.
So I think there is a scope that women will also join the other forces also in the army, like the infantry also. I think the line can also be open in the near future. And we have also seen that in artillery. Recently, 5 women have also joined the artillery. So I think that is a big change, and India will also flourish in the near future, and more people will also join the army.
That's nice, but Sanskriti, tell me, आप उन लोगों को क्या कहेंगी जो कहते हैं कि भाई ये बच्ची हैं, लड़कियां हैं, इनको घर पे बैठना चाहिए, बाहर आर्मी में जाकर, डिफेंस फोर्सेस में जाकर क्या करेंगी?
हम तो डिफिकल्टीज तो बनी होती है ना उसको पार करने के लिए. So if difficulties are there, we have to train ourselves in a better manner. So I think that will change the people's point of view on this. And I think if someone can do it, we can do it, and everyone in India can do it also.
Lovely. जाते जाते अब मुझे ये भी बताइए, आप लोगों के अंदर इतना determination कहाँ से आया? Who are your role models, if I can ask some of you?
Ma'am, as I said that earlier, I have seen the lifestyle of an army personnel, and when there is an event in our school called Old Boys Meet. We get to meet many of the alumni of our schools. They visit us, and I have seen many of the flying officers, flying lieutenants, squadron leaders, wing commanders. They come and visit us, and they just tell their stories. And I got fascinated. I got motivated by those stories. From there, I got the motivation to join the Indian Air Force.
That is lovely indeed. अभी old boys होता है. We are hoping आगे जाके old girls का alumni meet भी होगा. And thank you girls on that note for joining us, sharing your morning with us. And good luck. You make your families, your school, your state, all of us women so proud. And go make your country proud as well now.